Okay, application of ratio. The ratio of boys and girls in a school is 3:2. When 6 more girls join, this ratio becomes 6:7. Then how many boys are there in the school? That I need to find out. So how to find out this? Initially boys are 3x. Model number 1. Initially boys are 3x. Girls are initially 2x. Now 6 more girls join this. Then 6 more means plus 6. After join admele, boys become 6, girls becomes 7. If I do cross multiplication, then I can find out x value. If I do cross multiplication, 7 3s are 21x is equal to 6 2s are 12x plus 6 6 are 36. If I shift this number this side, 21 minus 12. What is 21 minus 12? 9x. 21 minus 12, 9x equal to 36. Tell me what is the x value? 9x is equal to 36 means x is equal to 4. X value is equal to 4. What do you need to find out? Find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನು? I need to find out boys. And the 3x or 2x? 3x value, which means 3 into 4. What is 3 into 4? 12. That is your answer. But what is the disadvantage in this model? ಈ ಮಾಡಲಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಏನು? Suppose the question is this. The ratio of initial boys and girls ratio will be 19:37. After 6 more girls joins, then ratio becomes 17:73. Suppose the question is this. Suppose question is this. If the question is this, otherwise I will take it original question only. 19:37. After 6 girls joins, the ratio will becomes 133:110. Suppose the question is this. Now if I use basic method, 19x divided by 37x plus 6 equal to 133 divided by 110. Is it easy now to solve this question? Is it easy now? Easy na solve ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ? It is exam level questions. Exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, like previous our example. That is our practice session. But in exam they will give numbers like this. Then it is not so easy to solve. If I do cross multiplication, it is very difficult to multiply. Then our method fails. We can't solve in 1 minute. Because in our bank exam maximum time is 45 seconds to 60 seconds. We have to solve questions. Then we failed here to solve. Then we have to change our method also. Okay, that method, second method. I will explain second method. Afterwards you can write it. So initially boys and girls, what's the ratio? Tell me, previous question. Initially boys are 3, girls are 2. Now 6 more girls join this ratio. 6 more girls only. 6 more girls join this. Then ratio ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? 6:7. Okay, ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್? ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ 3, ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ 2. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್, ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 6. ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್? ನೋ. ಆರ್ ಯು ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್? ಅಂದರೆ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ರಿಮೂವ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ರು ಈಗಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ರೈಟ್ ಆರ್ ರಾಂಗ್? ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಸೈಡ್, ವಿಚ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಟ್. Okay, write down note 1. After writing basic, first write down basics. Wait, write down this model first. Write down model number 1. Write down solution for this first. Basic method. It is basic method. Write down this. I think SBI clerk admit got out. If anyone applied, once check ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು. Or this writing. Okay, method 2, note 2. Just write on note 2. Note 2. Sorry, note 1, not note 2, note 1. In ratio, if you do changes one side, in ratio, if you do changes one side, other side should be constant. If you do changes one side, other side should be constant. 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 How to make it constant? Two numbers. Which concept we will use to make it constant? LCM. Good. In any, I told you last class, in any aptitude question, if you want to make two numbers constant, always we will use LCM concept. Okay, always we will use LCM concept. Now I will repeat once again. Boys initially 3 parts, girls are 2 parts. Now I am adding some girls. After that, boys are 6 parts, girls are 7 parts. But I am doing changes only girls side, then boys side should be constant. Because I am not doing any addition or subtraction, which means I am not removing, even I am not adding any boys, which means boys should be constant. So I want to make this number constant. So to make it constant, always we will use concept of LCM. What's the LCM of 3 and 6? 6. How to take LCM? I will repeat one more time. Which is a big number? 6. You have to tell 6 ones are table. 6 ones are 6. That 6 it will come. 3 ones are table. So LCM is 6. So here I need 6. Then which number I have to multiply? 2. Here I have to multiply 2. If I multiply one side in ratio, other side I also have to multiply. Again observe only ratio numbers. Only ratio numbers. ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? 6. ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 6 ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ 4 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು, ಈಗ 7 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಚ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ? 3 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು, ಈಗ 7 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ 3 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, 3 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್? 6. ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್. ನೀವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6, ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ 6? ಯು ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್. Here also we have to compare with how many parts we are adding. So starting it is 4 parts, now it is 7 parts, which means I am adding 3 parts. So 3 parts is equal to 6. 3 parts is equal to 6. What is 1 part? 3 parts 6 adre 1 part is 2, because 6 divided by 3. Okay, 1 part find out ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ cross multiplication. 6 divided by 3, that is 1 part is equal to 2. If 1 part is equal to 2, I need to find out how many boys are there. So in 6 parts how much? 1 part 2 means 6 parts how much? 1 part 2, 6 parts ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 12. That is your answer. Add on this. We'll do so many questions, then you'll understand. Over this, we'll do one more time. You'll understand concepts here now. I'll do directly second method. After one question basic method, next question next onwards I will do basic, only shortcuts, which means concept wise. First question I will explain each module basic method. This is the basic method for this module. Then after that I will do only ratio methods in any chapters again. In a school, the ratio of boys and girls is 4:5. Initially 4 parts boys idare, 5 parts girls idare. Then when 100 girls leave the school, underline that word. When 100 girls leave the school, which means initially girls are 5 parts, now 100 girls left. Now 100 girls are left. After left 100 girls ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 6:7. So only girls are left and the girls side only changes ಆಗಿದೆ. Boys side we are not even adding, we are not even removing, which means boys side should be constant. How to make it constant? LCM. What's the LCM of 4 and 6? 12. Okay, not 24. So don't multiply 4 6 are 24. Don't multiply. As you can write it 24 ಬರೆದ್ರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ವೇ. Okay, so don't multiply with 6 here 4. Don't always learn that concept. Or learn LCM concept. Simple numbers idre easy ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So 4 and 6 LCM is 12. How to make it LCM? Again I will repeat. Which is a big number here? 6. If I tell 6 ones are table, 6 ones are 6. That 6 it won't come in 4 ones are table. 6 2s are 12. 12 ಬರುತ್ತಾ 4 ones ಅದಲ್ಲಿ? Yes, it will come 12 ones are in 4 ones are table 12. So 12 is the LCM. So I need here also 12 boys. Here also I need 12 boys. To make it 12, which number I have to multiply? Into 3 I have to multiply. In ratio, if you do multiply one side, same number I have to multiply other side also. Here also I need 12 boys. Which number? 2. If I multiply 2, here also I have to multiply 2. ಈಗ just ratio numbers observe ಮಾಡಿ. Initially ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ? 12. ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 15. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 100 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ 100 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈಗಲೂ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ 12 ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 15 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಗರ್ಲ್ 14 ಆದರು. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗರ್ಲ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ? 1 ಗರ್ಲ್. Okay, 15 girls initially, now it is 14 girls, which means you are removing one part of the girls, one girl. Otherwise one part is equal to, because I need to compare with 100. Always comparison between ratio means comparison. So 100 is a removing girls. Here also I have to compare with removing girls. One part is equal to 100. If you know one part, you can find out any numbers. Now I need to find out school ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ 12. 1 part 100 ಆದರೆ 12 parts ಎಷ್ಟು? 1200. 1 part is equal to 100 means 12 parts is equal to 1200. That's your answer. I hope it is clear now. Right on. Clear this? Writing over. Don't do 43. Is it over writing? 42. Don't do 43. We'll come back to 43 later. 47 nodi. Is it same module question or different module? Read question number 47 and tell, is it same module or different module? Is it previous module or different module? Read question and tell. In your book 47. Is it same module? Yes, it is same module. You are adding 5 liter of water. Okay, same method. I will repeat one more time. Clearly understand first. Then I will give for you. Initially milk and water ratio 5:1. Initially milk and water ratio 5:1. So 5 parts milk, 1 part water. After that I am adding 5 liter of water. So I am adding 5 liter of water. Then ratio become 5:2. Tell me what is the property? Property ಏನು? I mean note ಏನು? if I do changes one side, other side should be constant. That is the property, that is of model number 1, note 1. So in ratio, first model is if I do ratio one side changes, other side should be constant. Learn that concept wherever. ಇದೊಂದೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಅದರ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಹೌ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಎನಿವೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಲೀಟರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ 2 ಲೀಟರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ವಿಚ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಲೀಟರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ? 1 ಲೀಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೀಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? 2 liter, which means you are adding 1 liter of water, but according to question you are adding 5 liter. 1 part is equal to 5. Now I need to find out what is the question. I need to find out original milk. Okay, original milk means this number. I need to find out that part. 5 parts how much? 1 part is equal to 5 liter means 5 parts is equal to 25 liter. That's your answer. Write down. Clear this? Clear? Okay. Next question, read 48. Same type question, application of model number 1. Now read question. I will explain both the ways, basic method and ratio method, both. In a mixture 60 liter. What is this 60? Is 60 ಏನು? Water and milk and water mixture it is. Milk and water total 60 liter ಇದೆ. In that out of 60 liter some liter are milk, some liter are water. ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 2:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. Can you tell how much milk is there, how much water is there? 40 and 20. How to find out that? How to find out that? Already I solved this model. Okay, initially you have 60 rupee total. You have to distribute in the ratio 2:1. How to distribute? ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ 60? ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ 60 ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯು? 60 ಏನಿದು? ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 3. ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Is it clear? 60 is the milk and water. Here also I have to compare with milk and water. Milk and water total is 3 parts. 3 parts is equal to 60. If 3 parts is equal to 60, 1 part how much? 1 part is equal to 20. If 1 part is equal to 20, 2 parts how much? 40. 1 part 20. Which means 40 liter milk is starting ali, 20 liter water is initially it is. Now after that, if this ratio is to be 1:2, 2:1 ratio ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು 1:2 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಅಡಿಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್. ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ 2:1 to 1:2. Okay, so I am adding some liter of water. I don't know that. That only I need to find out. I am adding some liter of water. Then ratio becomes 1:2. Then ratio becomes 1:2. 1 is the milk, 2 is the water. Here also I have to write it 1 is the milk because 40 is the milk. Here also I have to compare with same. Then 240 is the 80 equal to 120 is the 20 plus 1x. If I shift this number this side, 80 minus 20, x is equal to 60. Okay, x is equal to 60, which means you are adding 60 liter water. Is it clear? Write on this. Method 2 will do. Ratio method. It is method 1, basic method. Try to do that. over this. Okay. So now how to do this question in another way I will explain. See around. Initially milk and water ratio will be 2:1. Initially it is 2:1. This is milk, this is water. Initially milk is 2 parts, water is 1 part. Now I have to add some liter of water, that only I need to find out. Then ratio becomes 1:2. What is the property? Property ಏನು? One side ಮಾತ್ರನೇ add ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರ ನೀವು. One side only we are doing changes. Then other side should be constant. How to make it constant? LCM. What is the LCM of 2 and 1? 2. Because LCM of 2 and 1 is 2. So here I need 2 means which number I have to multiply? Into 2. If I multiply into 2, here also into 2. Now, what is this? I always comparison between original numbers. What is the 60 here? Initial milk and water. Initial milk and water ಎಷ್ಟು? 3. 3 parts is equal to 60. 3 parts is equal to 60 means 1 part is equal to 20. Which means 1 part is equal to 20. Starting ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 liter water ಇದೆ. Now 4 parts. 4 parts is equal to 80. 1 part 20 ಆದರೆ 4 parts ಎಷ್ಟು? 80. Initially 20 liter milk ಇದೆ, ಈಗ 80 liter milk water ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೀಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? 60 liter ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. So that's your answer. Is clear now? Write down. If numbers are difficult, this method is the best method instead of doing cross multiplication. Over this. Ready? Next question as it is you have try that. Next question try ಮಾಡಿ. Same question number 49 you have. Same question. Use second method. Don't use first method. I want answer using second method. Do that. Clear this? What is the answer? 20. Right. Got everyone? I will repeat one more time. See now. Or not understanding, see now. Everyone, second method I will do directly. In a mixture 100 liters, the ratio of milk and water is 2:3. 2:3. If this ratio is to be 1:2, the quantity of water further added. So I am adding X liter, then ratio becomes 1:2. Then ratio becomes 1:2. Then total 100. Total 100. Here total is 2. But before that I have to make it constant. Because ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇದೆ. We are doing changes only one side. So here I have to multiply into 2. If I multiply into 2, here also I have to multiply into 2. Clear everyone? Now I have to compare. 100 is the initial mixture. Here also I have to compare with initial mixture. Initial mixture is 5. 5 parts is equal to 100. 5 parts is equal to 100 means 1 part how much? 20. You can do 3 parts how much, 4 parts how much you can do. Otherwise starting ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ 4 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? 1 part. Then 1 part how much? 20. You can do 3 parts 60, 4 parts 80. You can do that. But you can do like this also. 1 part is equal to 20. Initially 3 ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ 4 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? 1 part ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. Then 1 part how much? Your answer will be that. Over this. Now come to model number 343, I think. Yeah, 43. See that question. See this model number 2. I will do basics here now. The ratio between two numbers is 3:4. Method 1, basic method. Model number 2. One number is 3x, another number is 4x. Each number is increased by 6. Underline that word. Each number is increased by 6. Each number is increased by 6. Underline that. Then this number also increased by 6. This number also increased by 6. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡೂ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಐ ಎಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದಿಸ್, ನೌ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಹೌ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಸೇ ನೌ 5 3s are 15, 4 4s are 16, 1x. Afterwards I will explain. 5 6s are 30, 4 6s are 24, 30 and 24 difference is 6. Like this we can write directly. One step we can exclude. How to do that I will explain. Do it like this. 5 3s are, we are by cross multiplication. 5 3s are 15x, 5 6s are 30, 4 4s are 16x, 4 6s are 20. In cross multiplication, remember, cross multiplication ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, cross multiplication means same symbols ಇದ್ರೆ subtraction, same symbols means subtraction, opposite symbols means addition. In cross multiplication method, that is important. Same method here I will do, but I will multiply only x, then I will multiply only numbers. First multiply x only. 5 3s are 15, 4 4s are 16. So here also same symbol, here also same symbol. Andre addition or subtraction? ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈ ಥರ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ದೆನ್ 5 3s are 15, 4 4s are 16. 16 and 15 difference is 1x. I think it's clear now. Now 5 6s are, ಈಗ numbers only multiply. 5 6s are 30, 4 6s are 24. Same symbols, here also plus, here also plus, then we have to do subtraction. Then 30 and 24 difference how much? 6. 1x is equal to 6. Now 3x value, 3 into 6 18. 4x value, 4 into 6 24. What is the question? Question ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Difference between the numbers. What is the difference? 6. That is your answer. It is model number 1, method 1. Okay, write on this. Method 1. Method 2 will do. over. Clear this? Aita. So now ratio method, write down note 2 or property 2. Note 2 or property 2. Concept I will explain first. So ratio method, the concept. What is the concept? See here now. First concept nodi. Ratio method concept. For example, A and B is the two persons. A's present age is 30 years. A's present age is 30 years. B's present age is 40 years. Tell me what is the A's age after 10 years. After 10 years ಆದಮೇಲೆ A age ಏನು 40 years, correct? Now present age is 30 years. After 10 years ಆದಮೇಲೆ, after 10 years, what is the A's age? 40 years. Tell me what is the B's age after 10 years? 50 years. Tell me 5 years ago, what is the A's age? 5 years ago A's age will be 25. What is the 5 years ago B's age? 35. Now observe clearly. What is the present age difference? 10. What is the after 10 years difference? 5 years ago what's the difference? Always the difference is constant. Always difference is always constant. When if it is increased by same number both the sides. Otherwise if it is decreased by same number both the sides. Which means in ratio, if I increase both the sides same number or decrease same number both the sides, always difference should be constant. Write on that. In ratio, if you do changes both the sides same number, in ratio, if you do changes both the sides same number, the difference should be constant. The difference should be constant. The difference should be constant. In ratio, if you do changes both the sides, the difference should be constant. See now here. Just a minute. In ratio, that's property. Now property, I will see now this property. Tell me what's the ratio, starting ratio, initial two numbers ratio? 3:4. One number is 3 parts, another number is 4 parts. I'm increasing both the sides by 6, which means here also I'm increased by 6, here also I'm increased by 6. Ratio changes both the sides same. Okay, after increase ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡು number, what's the ratio? 4:5. This number becomes 4, this number becomes 5. So if I increase ratio both the sides same number, what's the property? What's the property? Difference should be constant. We have to check whether difference is constant or not, because in ratio both the sides increased by same number. What's the difference here? 1. What's the difference here? Anyway, difference constant avare kottidare. If it is not, we have to make it constant by taking LCM. Clear everyone? Right. Now observe ratio. 3 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಆಯಿತು. 3ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ 3ಗೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? 1. ರೈಟ್. 3 becomes 4 means I am adding 1. 4 becomes 5 means how much you are adding? Which means both the sides I am adding are increased by 1 only. Okay, but according to question, how much you are adding or increasing? 6. 1 part is equal to 6. Okay, 1 part is equal to 6. I don't want to find out original number. 3 parts is 2, 4 parts is 2 ಅಂತ find out ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. What is the final question? Question ಏನು? Difference. Difference is 1 only. Okay, difference is 1 only. 1 part 6 means 1 part how much? Answer will be 6. Write down this. Clear? Clear this? Now, say now this. Write on question now. It's one of the exam question. Write on this. RRB clerk question. Write on this. The numbers are in the ratio. So two numbers. Two numbers are in the ratio 4:9. Two numbers are in the ratio 4:9. If both numbers increased by 12. If both numbers increased by 12. Both numbers increased by 12. The ratio becomes 11:21. The ratio becomes 11:21. The sum of the original number. The sum of the original number. Sum of the original number. Options. Write on options. First option 51. First option 51. Second option 64. Second option 64. Third option 128. Third option 128. Fourth option 104. Fourth option 104. Try this.
Not forces. Sir, exam allo kuda ide options kottidare.
Sometimes they will do. Yeah, this exam question exactly. Okay, say now. How to solve this question? Two ways I will explain. Method number one. Method number one. Most of the RRB clerk, RRB questions. RRB questions. Each question irodu 30 seconds aste. We have to take 30 seconds. If questions are RRB level, most of the times they will give numbers like this. Options. Tell me what are the options?
64, 128, 104.
ಸಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಆ್ಯಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡೂ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಆ್ಯಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದಟ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಹೌ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂತ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ to solve that question, particular questions, but based on options whether we have to solve or not, ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು 104. ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್? ಫೈನಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ? ಸೊ ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನು? ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಸಮ್ ಏನು? 30. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ 13 multiple. Answer should be 13 multiple. How many options you have? 13 multiple. 13 on the table go there, easily we can eliminate. Okay, how many options you have? 13 multiple. Only one option you have 13 multiple, that is your answer. Okay, only I think one option only you have 104. Remaining all are not 13 multiple. Like this we can decide in our exam part of view. Okay, anyway, learn if all options are 13 multiple, then how to solve this question. Okay, that we are going to teach now. Tell me what's the initial ratio? 4:9. After increased by 12 both the sides. Here also I am increased by 12. Here also I am increased by 12. After increase admele 12. What is the ratio now? 11:. What is the property? Or note. What is the note or property? Ratio both the sides increased by same number. Ratio ಎರಡು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ same number increase ಆಗಿದೆ. What is the property? difference should be constant. What's the difference here? 5. Here difference is 5. What's the difference here? Is the difference is equal or unequal? We have to make it equal. How to make it 5 and 10 equal? Multiply by 2, because LCM of 5 and 10. What is the LCM of 5 and 10? 10. Okay, LCM ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? LCM ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? How to take LCM? 10 ones are table, you have to tell 10 ones are 10. ಆ 10 5 ones ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಬರಲ್ವಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಇಂಟು 2, ಅಂದರೆ 10 ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. Okay, I need to multiply into 2, which means 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18. Now you can check it, difference is 10. Is it clear? Number 8 becomes 11. 8 ಗೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 11 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? 3. 18 ಗೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 21 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Which means both the sides I am adding are increased by 3 only according to ratio. But according to question, ಎಷ್ಟು increase ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? 12. 3 parts is equal to 12. 1 part is to 4. If 1 part is equal to 4, I need to find out initial ratio sum. 8 plus 18. Now it is your ratio. 8 plus 18, 26. 26 parts how much? 26 into 4. 26 into 4. How much 26 into 4? Not 4. Write down. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಅಂತ. Over this. Say this question. Read question everyone. Question OD first. The ratio of Mona and Vikas present age is 9:10. Okay. After 4 years, ratio of their ages becomes 11:12. Okay. What is a Mona's present age? Either this, either this. Definitely this is not my answer. Definitely this is not my answer. How to decide answer? Okay, if I take chance, I will mark it 18. Okay, I will mark it 18 and I will move. If it is none of this, I will take always chance. Chance ತಗೊಂಡು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ. I have to take chance because in prelims we have to, time management is important. We have to take chance. None of this ಇದ್ದಾಗ, if you able to find out any one option, ಇದು eliminate ಆಯಿತು, definitely ಇದು eliminate. How to eliminate that I will explain. 18 ಅಥವಾ none of this. If I take chance, I can mark it 18 and I will move. Okay, so how to decide? What's the final question? Mona's percentage. Ratio ಪ್ರಕಾರ Mona's percentage ಏನು? 9. Answer should be 9 multiple. Answer should be 9 multiple. How many options you have 9 multiple? 1. Either 18 ಆಗೋದು or none of these chances ಇದೆ. But if I take chance, I can make it 18. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? See, in RRB questions and options, it will be like this. Okay, we have to learn how to eliminate options. I don't want to learn basic method always. Exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಅದೇ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ನೀವು ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ನೀವು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬುಕ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಟ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಹೌ ಟು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ABCD ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ದೇರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರೀಸನ್. Okay, now I can eliminate 22 because it is not 9 multiple. I can eliminate 20 is not 9 multiple. Like that you should have one reason. Then you can eliminate options, remaining you can mark it. ಆ ಥರನೇ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್, ವೆರಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್. ಇಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 9 multiple, I can't decide answers, then we have to do concept. So initially my Mona's age is 9, now 10. Initially 9, it will be 10. Mona's present age is 9:10. Mona and Vika's present age. After 4 years ಅಂದರೆ ಮೋನಾ ಮಾತ್ರ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಬ್ಬರು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 4 years ಅಂದರೆ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋನಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಕಾಸ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 4 years ಅಂದರೆ ಇವನು 4 years ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 9 years means after 4 years both are traveling after 4 years. Then ratio becomes 11:12. What's the property? Difference should be constant because both the sides ratio increased by same number. So two modules, the first module is in ratio modules kaltkoli. First module in ratio, if you do changes one side, other side should be constant. That is module number 1. Module number 2, in ratio both the sides increased by same number, the difference should be constant. Learn second module. That is here. What's the difference? Here what's the difference? In avre ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಈಗ ಮೋನಾ ಏಜ್ 9 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು 11 ಆಯಿತು. 9ಗೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 11 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಶಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಡ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ 2 parts ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 10 becomes 12 means he is also traveling 2 parts. So according to ratio both are traveling 2 parts only, but according to question both are traveling 4 years. 2 parts is equal to 4 years means what is 1 part? 2. 1 part is equal to 2 years. I need to find out Mona's age. 9 parts ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 9 parts ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 9 2s are 80. So that's your answer. I hope it is clear. Right on. Clear this? See this question, I will repeat one more time. If I do basic method, just I will do basic method this question. If I do basic method, a man's age was 5 times, underline that 5 times. 5 times means what's the ratio? 5:1 or 1:5, whatever that. You can write any number. 5:1 ಆದರೂ ಬರೀದು, 1:5 ಆದರೂ both are same. ಬಟ್ ಯಾರು 5 ಯಾರು 1 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಯಾರು 5 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ? ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸ್ 5, ಸನ್ ಈಸ್ 1. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ 5:1, otherwise basic method if I apply 5x and 1x, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ರೈಟ್, 5x and 1x. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ 5x and 1x? 5 years ago. Okay, 5 years back 5x and 1x. Agadre can I write present age will be 5x plus 5? Correct? So idu 5 years ago. Now I want to means I have to travel 5 years. So son also 1x plus 5. This is present age of man and son. Okay, next this is over and will be 3 times. 3 times means ratio 3:1. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ? ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years. Then this is present. After 3 years if I move, again I have to travel plus 3 plus 3. Now this is after 3 years. Okay, after 3 years. What's the ratio after 3 years? 3 years ಆದಮೇಲೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 3:1. 3 times meaning 3:1. So this is 3 son, father, this is 1. So if I solve this equation, idu 8 alva, ideshtu 8. Now if I do directly 1 into 5, 5x, 3 into x, 3x, 5x and 3x, it will be 2x. Directly I will do xx, I will do multiplication one time, numbers I will do multiplication one time. Then 1 8s are 8, 3 8s are 24. Correct? Right? 1 8s are, if I do multiplication, it is 8. 1 8s are 8, 3 8s are 24. Then 8 and 24 difference is 16. Then x is equal to 8. Okay, x is equal to 8. Now I need to, what's the final question? I need to find out percentage. Percentage andre e number ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Percentage andre ಇವೆರಡು numbers. These numbers only I need to find out. Then x is equal to 8. 5 into 8, 40 plus 5, 45. Father age is 45. I need to find out son age. 1 into 8, 8 plus 5, that will be 30. So answer will be 45:30. It is basic method, method 1. Let's do method 2, ratio method. Just write down this. I told you if numbers are difficult, this cross multiplication method will be tough. Okay, so we have to use always ratio methods in any questions. Write down this first. Over this. So now I will do method 2. Method 2. Initial ratio. Percentage I don't know. Man and son. Percentage I don't know. But 5 years ago ratio I know. It is 5 years ago ratio. 5 years ago. This is 5 years ago ratio I know. Both are traveling 5 years ago. Then ratio becomes 5:1. 5 times means 5:1. And after 3 years also I know ratio. After 3 years also I know ratio. Both are traveling 3 years. Then ratio become 3 times. That is 3:1. What's the property? Both are decreasing by same number. Both are increased by same number. What's the property? Difference should be constant. What's the difference here? 2. Difference is 2 here. What's the difference here? So difference is unequal. We have to make it equal. What's the LCM of 4 and 2? 4. Here I need 4 means which number I have to multiply? Into 2. Which means 2 3s are 6. 2 1s are 2. This is your ratio now. 6:2. Now difference is 4 and 4. Now ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಈ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಯಾವಾಗ 5 years ago. ಈ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years. ಬಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನಾವು. ಈಗ 5 ಇಂದ 6 ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೇಷಿಯೋ 5 ಇಂದ 6 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ? 1 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. 5 ಇಂದ 6 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 1 ಪಾರ್ಟ್. 1 ಇಂದ 2 ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 1. ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ 1 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು, ಇದು 5 years ಎಗೋ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇದು 3 years ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. 5 years ಬ್ಯಾಕಿಂದ 3 years ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಯರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 5 years ಬ್ಯಾಕಿಂದ 3 years ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಯರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 8 years I have to travel. Okay, 5 years back in the 3 years future I have to travel, which means 8 years I have to travel. 1 part is equal to 8. Then son age is 8 years. ಯಾವಾಗ 8 years? 1 part is equal to 8. ಯಾವಾಗ 8 years? ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ರೇಷಿಯೋ? 5 years ago. Okay, 1 part is equal to 8 means son age is 8 years when it is 5 years ago. 5 years ago son age is 8 years means now it will be 13. Okay, now it will be 13. 1 part is equal to 8, 5 parts is equal to 40. Idi yavaga 40? 5 years ago. 5 years ago father age is 40 means now it will be 45. Otherwise you can take this ratio also. Let's solve this. 1 part is equal to 8, 2 parts ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1 part 8 ಆದರೆ 2 parts ಎಷ್ಟು? 16. 16 ಯಾವಾಗ? After 3 years. After 3 years if your age is 16, now it will be 13. Okay, 1 part is equal to 8, 6 parts ಎಷ್ಟು? 48. ಯಾವಾಗ 48? After 3 years if your age is 48, now it will be 45. Clear this one? Write on this because this is important model. If numbers are difficult, these are best methods. Numbers easy idre okay, previous method, but if numbers are tough, this method will be take time. For this is the model number 2. Clear everyone? This the previous method also write it. Is it our previous method writing? Barkondra. Writing. Next question. See this question. We have many methods to solve this question. The monthly income of A and B are in the ratio 2:3 and monthly expenses are in the ratio 5:9. If each of them saves 600, underline this. If each of them saves 600, underline this. If each of them saves 600 rupees per month, 600 rupees per month, then I need to find out monthly incomes are. I need to find out income ratio. Sorry, income numbers. What is income ratio? Income ratio ಏನು? ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2:3 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಒಂದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ RRB ಕ್ಲರ್ಕ್ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 2:3 ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇಟ್. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಗೊತ್ತು 2:3 ಅಂದರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ 2 and 3. ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 and 3 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್. But here all options are 2 and 3 multiples. I mean 2 and 3 ratio. Then I can't decide answer. But if I have only one option, then I can decide answer directly without doing solution. I think it's clear. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು? ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇಟ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಮಿನಿಟ್. ಹಲೋ, ಹಾಂ క్లాస్ నేను ఫిక్స్ చేసుకొని కొంచెం క్లాస్ కావాలంటే రావచ్చు. నువ్వు చెప్పు ఏమి ఫిక్స్ చేస్తా ఉంటా. ఫైన్. సరే ఎవరన్నా, ఇన్కమ్ రేషియో ఈస్ 2:3. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిలేషన్షిప్ బిట్వీన్ ఇన్కమ్, ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್? ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ಸೇವಿಂಗ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ಗೆ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಏನು? Yes, difference between income and expenditure is equal to savings. Can I write difference between income minus savings is equal to expenditure also? Right or wrong? Okay, income minus savings is equal to expenditure, otherwise income is equal to savings plus expenditure, otherwise income minus expenditure is equal to savings. Any equation you can write it. Okay, fine. Income, method 1. A's income is 2x, B's income is 3x. Savings, A's income is 600, B's income is also 600, I mean savings. Expenditure, A's expenditure is 5, B's expenditure is 9. This is the basic method. If I solve this equation, 9 2s are 18, 5 3s are 15, 18 and 15 difference 3x equal, then 9 6 are 54. I don't want 0. ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಝೀರೋಸು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್. 9 6 are 54, 5 6 are 30, 54 ಮತ್ತು 30 ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು 24. ಈಗ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದೆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು 800. Then 2 into x, I need to find out income, and then 2 into x, and then 1600. 3 into x, and then 2400. So your answer will be 1600 and 2400. Idu method 1. Write down method 1. Method 2 I will explain. Over this. Now let's do it in method 2. This question, method 2c. Income ratio is 2:3. Income ratio is 2:3. Expend is also savings is 600. Is also savings is 600. Is also saving 600. Both are savings is 600. Then expenditure ratio will be 5:9. What's the next property? What's the property here? Difference, because both the sides ratio decreased by same number. Okay, then what's the difference here? Here 4, here 1. So I want to make it constant, so can I multiply 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12? Correct? This number will become 8, this number will become 12. Now income is 8 rupee, expenditure is 5 rupee, the savings is 3 rupee. Okay, 12 rupee income, expenditure is 9 rupee, which means savings is 3 rupee. According to this, both the sides savings is 3 parts, but according to question, both the sides savings is 600. 3 parts is equal to 600, 1 part is equal to 200. If 1 part is equal to 200, I need to find out income. 8 parts is equal to 1600. Then 1 part is equal to 200, 12 parts is equal to 2400. I think it's clear. Write on this.